Hello and welcome to Roll for Bowl, the game where I let statistical probabilities decide my lunch. As always, we are inspired by Adventures in Artie and their hit sandwich, Roll for Sandwich. Let's go. Here are our fancy math rocks. They are pastel rainbows. They are not straight, just like me. And my fancy bejeweled claws for no reason whatsoever. Let's go. I shortened our soup list so we wouldn't get so many duplicates, and it worked because we are getting a soup I have yet to roll for this series, sweet potato curry. That is one of the ones I made at home. Hang on, there's the 4. Sweet potato curry. Here is our soup. It tastes like sweet potatoes, peanuts, and massaman curry. It's quite a strong flavor. It may be good or it may be bad. There's just no way to find out until we roll again. Let's go. Now we roll for fat because there's nothing wrong with that, and that is dairy-free mozzarella. Interesting. Here's some dairy-free mozzarella we'll be using. It melts really well, and it is about half the calories of most of the other dairy-free cheeses, so this is a fan favorite. So here's my shredded mozzarella going on my curry soup. So it's kind of an India meets Italy thing, although the cheese is very mild and the soup is quite strong, so I think it'll be okay. Let's roll for our next element. Now it's time to power up with some protein, and that is a 1. So we're going to have tuna. Glare! Glare!
On my way here, I was carrying a large bowl of Italian wedding soup, which shattered on the ground in front of me, and several of the small pasta balls rolled through the cracks in the floor and alerted vermin to my presence. I have since discovered after a trip to the emergency room that I am deathly allergic to the sting of millipedes, by which I mean to say I need someone to come to the emergency room and pay for this visit. I cannot afford it, and one of the doctors is holding a gun to my head. I also have begun to observe that this clinic is in the back of a tool shed at a big box store. I think I've come to the wrong place.
So what I'm hearing you say is you have soup trauma, so now you're causing soup trauma. And I gotta tell you, buddy, I'm not okay with that. So here's the tuna I have. It is light tuna in water with low sodium, so that's good, I guess. So we're not going to put the whole pouch in here, just a few good scoops. Okay, that seems like plenty. So now we're going to roll for wild magic and hope this somehow gets better. And that is a 10. MSG, hang on, it's rolling a little bit. It was a 10, I swear. Hang on, here we go. There we go. 10. So here's my MSG, the good stuff in the red bag, just like Uncle Roger said. And this will make it very tasty. It will enhance flavors, and one of those flavors will be tuna fish. So kind of a mixed bag right now. So I'm only adding about 1/8 of a teaspoon because it is very strong, and I did mix the tuna in. And we're just going to hope this makes it better, not worse. Okay, let's hope we add something, and that is broccoli. Okay, this might be good actually. So here's my broccoli, just in case you didn't know what broccoli looked like. I actually really like broccoli on soups. It's got a distinctive kind of crunchy and seedy texture. It's great if you can't have gluten. I don't even know what to hope for on the crunchy roll, and that is a 2. Cheerios. Well, at least it's not a 1. And these are my Cheerios. They are heart-shaped, and I think it's kind of a good pick. It's not really an expensive ingredient that I would be sad that I'm using up, even though I love Cheerios. And they probably absorb some of the tuna flavor, so hopefully lessen it. I don't know. So here's a fun note in an otherwise fun situation. My dice match my hat. Okay. Alright, so here we go. This is what the soup looks like in all its glory. Let's give it a big old bite. There we go. We got Cheerios. We got broccoli, MSG, tuna, sweet potatoes, mozzarella cheese. It's not bad. The curry flavor is strong. The broccoli has its own distinct flavor and texture. The Cheerios kind of mellow it out. I just get a whiff of tuna, which is not great, but it's not terrible. Oh, no, spoke too soon. That tuna bit back right there. All right, let's see if it's all like that. Let's see which bite was more accurate. Let's find out. Okay, no, this one's fine again. All right. Yeah, so there's that. All right, so that was a mixed bag. I'm gonna give it a 5. It would have been a 7 if it hadn't been for the big tuna bite. And I'm gonna call it Crouching Tuna, Hidden Shark. Okay. Well, that's all for me, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, I love you.